Hi, Shalom and welcome to How to Pronounce and Say in Hebrew. And in this video, I will teach you Nikud. In the end of this video, you will be able to read Hebrew. Yes, it is so easy. But if you haven't watched my previous video about Hebrew alphabet print form, I suggest you better read it because you have to if you want to be able to read Hebrew. I will put the link in the description in the area below, and I will give you a link on the screen in the end of this video if you want to watch this video. No problem. In Hebrew orthography, Nikud, dotting, pointing, of Hebrew is a system of diacritical signs used to represent vowels or distinguish between alternative pronunciations of letters of the Hebrew alphabet. This is from the Wikipedia, and you can search it and read more about it if you are interested. I'm reading this just that you know the basics. So let's start and go for it. Yes. We learn Nikud in the beginning when we learn the Hebrew language, and as children, the more we grow up, we don't have to use this because we understand the words. So it's like when you ride a bike. In the beginning, you have the training wheels, but after this, you can move on to a bike without wheels, like the small wheels. So the sound ah, we have three options. We have Hataf Patach, yes, you see a line and two dots on the right side, Hataf Patach. And we have Patach, just a line, and Kamatz. It's like plus but upside down. And the reasons for these three options is that this is so in the Bible, and there are certain rules why we use sometimes the Hataf Patach and sometimes the Patach and sometimes the Kamatz. But hey, we're just in the beginning, right? So let's wait for the rules of Nikud, let's say a year. The point is that you should know this, that it's ah, that's it. So yes, Hataf Patach, yes, Patach, Kamatz. All three are for the sound ah. Moving on to the sound A. So we have this Shva Na, and I put here the letter bet because with A it is not it will not sound as I want to say. It's like be. It sounds like it's a short sound, but it sounds like be. And so this is Shva Na. And we have Hataf Segol. It's a small sound, but it sounds like e. And Segol, 3 dots. So you see, this is like 5 dots. And Segol, 3 dots. And Tzeirei, 2 dots. Let's say it again. Shva Na, 2 dots. Hataf Segol, like a small sound. Hataf is like short. 5 dots, Segol, 3 dots, and Tzeirei, 2 dots. E or A, depends, but you will see. And now to the sound of E. I use this Aleph, right? This is the letter Aleph. So if you don't remember, please watch the video, the previous video, yes. So this is Hirik, E. It could be like under the letter Gimel, and then it will be like Gi, under the letter D, so it will be D, like E, B, C, D, V, Z. No, just E, the sound E. And now to the sound of O, we have Hataf Kamatz. It's a short, but it's still A. We have Kamatz Katan, still A. We have Holam Haser, so it's a dot on the left side. And Holam Male. So you see it's like the letter Vav with the dot. Let's go on again. So like Kamatz Katan, if you remember the Kamatz, there was this line and this one and two dots on the right side. And Kamatz Katan, yes, but it looks like Kamatz, but in special letters, special words, it will sound like O and not but believe me, it's very easy. And we'll cross this bridge when we reach this bridge, don't worry. And O, the dot here, and Holam Male, Holam Haser, Holam Male. Most of the time you will see Holam Haser or Holam Male. The sound of U. So we have like 3 dots from left to right. Kubutz. Yes, Kubutz. Or the sound of U. There's a Vav and a dot to the left side of the Vav, and it's called Shuruk. Shuruk. Kubutz and Shuruk, but the same sound, U. U. When you pronounce it, it's the same thing. So U and U. And here you see Dagesh. It's like a dot inside the letter. Here is inside the letter bet. So you know that it will sound ba and not v. So this is for this. Dagesh is like strong. When we're talking about the letter Shin, you see this is the letter Shin. Very nice letter. You see that there is a dot on the right side or a dot on the left side. So Shin Right Dot, that makes the letter sound sh, Shin. And if it's on the left side, it will sound sin, like samech, like the letter samech. But it still will be the letter Shin, but the sound will be sin. So the left is sin, right is shin. So you see, this is very easy, and now we can read Hebrew. So let's read. So one more surprise if you don't know about this, that in English we read from left to right, yes? Mother. In Hebrew it's Imma, but in Hebrew we read from right to left. So you see, this is Aleph. This is Mem. This is again the letter Aleph, Ima. So we read from here to there. And this is the Hirik. So as I taught you, it's E. Ma, it's Kamatz, A. So Ima, Ima. And when you see the Dagesh here, this is a Dagesh that's actually, because Hirik, it's a small Nikud, we have to close the syllable. That's why there is a Dagesh here. So maybe you can say Imma, Imma, but actually just say Imma, Imma, because nobody speaks correctly in English. In Hebrew, I'm sorry. Only if you work in the Hebrew Academy of the Hebrew language. And this is Imma with a Yud, because there is no dots and Nikud. So this is Ktiv Haser, and this is Ktiv Male. So, but you can read, right? Hirik and Kamatz. Imma, Imma. One syllable, second syllable. Imma, Imma. The word Abba, Abba, father. So, as I said, in English, father from left to right, Abba, but in Hebrew from right to left. So Aleph, the letter Bet, and the letter Aleph, and here the Patach, which sounds like A, and Kamatz, that sounds also A, Abba, Abba, and the Dagesh that it will sound B, and not Ava, but Abba, Abba. And here, without the Nikud, you can also get accustomed to reading it without the Nikud, right? So, Abba, Abba, Abba. The word Shalom, in Hebrew it's peace, hello, or goodbye, but let's try to read it. So you remember, this is the letter Shin, this is the letter Lamed, this is the letter Vav, and this is the letter Mem Sofit. And if you don't remember it, I advise you again, watch my previous video and I will link it in the end of this film, and I will put the link in the description area below. But go again to, so Shin, as I said, the right dot on the right, so it's Shin, and the Kamatz so it's Sha, and we have the Holam Male, the dot above the Vav, so it's Lom, Shalom, Shalom. And here without the Nikud, you can guess that it is Shalom, Shalom, right? Now let's try to read Binyamin Netanyahu, the name of the Israeli Prime Minister. Yes, I know that some of you don't like it. I saw the comments in the earlier video, but we're here to study Hebrew, right? Not politics. So let's try to read this from right to left. Binyamin Netanyahu. So it's the letter Bet, the letter Nun, the letter Yod, the letter Mem, the letter Yod, the letter Nun Sofit. And this is Dagesh, because it is in the beginning of the word, and Bet in the beginning of the word always comes with Dagesh. We'll teach this in a few lessons, so stay tuned. So it's Dagesh, you know that it will sound B and not V. And Hirik, so it's the sound of E, so it's B. And the letter Nun, N, and Shva, so it will sound like Binyamin. Shva Na, it's like a bit like Tzeirei, it's a small sound, but Shva Na, it closes the syllable, so it's like bin. And Yod with Kamatz, Ya, would be Ya. Mem with Hirik, yes, me. So Binyamin. And here Netanyahu, the letter Nun with Shva Na, it sounds like Ne. Taf with Patach, Ta. Nun with Shva, Nach, it closes the syllable N, and Yod with Kamatz, Ya, and Hey with this Shuruk here, Hu, it will sound Netanyahu, Binyamin Netanyahu. Can you read it now without the Nikud here, Binyamin Netanyahu? Now let's try to read this name. Yes, the singer Taylor Swift. So this is the letter Tet, this is the letter Yod, this is the letter Lamed, this is the letter Vav, and this is the letter Reish. So this is Segol, it will sound Te. This is Shva Na, it will sound like Ye because it closes the syllable Te. And the Lamed gets the sound from the Holam Male here. טיילור, טיילור. The second word, swift. This is Samech with Shva Na. So it's like S. And this is Hirik with Vav. But we don't want it to sound like Swift, Swift. So in Hebrew, the sound of W is double Vav. Vav and Vav. And this will make it sound like Swi. And here is Pei with another Shva. So it will sound swift. Swift. Can you read it? טיילור, Swift. And can you read this without the Nikud? Yes? Now let's try to read Elon Musk in Hebrew. This is the letter Aleph. This is the letter Yod. This is the letter Lamed. And this is the letter Vav with the dots, yes, Holam Male. And the letter Nun Sofit. So Hirik. Elon. Elon. And family name. This is the letter Mem with Kamatz. So plus Kamatz it's Ma. This is Aleph but no sound because we want to we want it to sound like Ma. It's a large vowel like this. And this is the letter Samech with Shva Na. So it's Mask. This is the letter Kof, right? Mask. Elon Musk. Can you read it without the Nikud? Elon Musk. Elon Musk. And this is Nasdaq. Yes, the National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations. At least I learned something from this video. The stock exchange in the US. In Hebrew, we write the acronym. So can you read it? This is the letter Nun with a Kamatz. So it's Na. The Aleph like in Musk. It will not be strange. But no Kamatz Patach, Tzeirei, whatever. We take the sound from here, the Kamatz, Na. And it's like a long, like Na. And this is the letter Samech. Shva Na, it closes the syllable. Nas. Nas. And the letter Daled, with a Dagesh. So it's D, chazak, like strong a bit. And Kamatz, so again, A, so it's Da. Nasdaq. 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 Can you read it without the Nikud? Nasdaq. Nasdaq. And this is the company and the word Google. So Google, Gimel, with a Dagesh. It's like bet. In the beginning there are special letters that get a Dagesh. But don't think about this too much. So Gimel, Dagesh. Vav with a small dot, it's Shuruk, like the sound of U, so Gu. And again Gimel with Segol, the three dots, then the sound of E, so it's Google, Google, Google. Can you read it without the Nikud here? Google. And our last word for today is lehitraot. See you in Hebrew. So you can see the ot lamed with Shva Na, L, Hey with Hirik, He, the letter Taf with Shvanach closes the syllable T, Reish with the Kamatz sound of A, it's Ra, the letter Aleph with the, gets the sound of the Vav with the dot Holam Male, O, and the letter Taf, T, Le, Hit, Ra, Ot, Le, Hit, Ra, Ot. Can you read it without the Nikud? Lehitraot. Lehitraot. Okay, I think that was very satisfying and you learned a lot. Kudos if you reached to the end of this video, and I urge you to see it a couple or 3 times, you know, as long as you just get it. And after the previous video and this video, we can move on and learn more. So I hope you had a great time and you learned a lot and you had fun. And as always, I will see you in the next video.